July review. Sorry if I sound really groggy, I just woke up. This is a bit later in the month than I wanted, but what can I say? I'm unorganized. Welcome back to another channel review, everybody, and if you're new here, I'm Press, a coffee barista VTuber. Yes, I know I say barista wrong, but I don't plan on stopping. And every month, I make a video that tracks the growth of my channel. The formula won't always look the same for these videos, but the general idea will stay the same, and that's to keep you guys in the loop on how things are going and keep me from getting comfortable with where I'm at and remind myself to keep pushing further. Drum roll, please. It's time for a PowerPoint. Dude, I'm so tired. Today we're going to be looking at three main things: channel statistics, growing pains, and then what I've started calling growing gains, always be grinding, and what my plans for the future look like going into month 3 of content creation. Starting with the numbers. As of the time I'm recording this, we've hit over 300 YouTube subscribers. YouTube is my primary platform for audience engagement. It's where I stream, it's where I post all my videos, both short and long form, and in the future it'll be where I post other things I work on. So to essentially be averaging a growth of 100 subscribers a month on my main channel is way beyond where I thought it would be. I'm very fortunate. Over on TikTok, we hit over 500 followers at the time I'm recording this. Growth over there has been really good. It's weird. I think on TikTok, I've really hit the VTuber algorithm, while on YouTube, it kind of seems like I've hit more of the variety streamer algorithm. But I'm just guessing. I don't really know. What I do know is that wherever people watch me, they're finding their way to my live streams, which has made this whole thing super fun. When I was making the June review video, I was probably averaging like 3 to 4 to 5 viewers, but over the last couple weeks I've seen us hit double digits on multiple occasions, which is really cool. Like I've said before, I like to see number go up. And speaking of number go up, we also hit over 10,000 likes on our TikTok videos. I have no reference on whether that is actually good or not, but it seems good. That is 5 digits seems like a big number, right? I did want to point out something that I found really interesting. I'm gonna move my model up here and float in space for a second. I was playing around on YouTube Studio, which is their creator dashboard, and it actually tracks where people find a lot of your content from. And I thought that the hashtag feature was really interesting. I hashtag almost all of my shorts content, and through all the views listed here, and I think this table goes from early July to early August, only 34 views of my 43,000 came from hashtags. I mean, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna hashtag when I can, but it doesn't seem like it does all that much, at least for me. I don't know, I always thought hashtags did more. Isn't that why people use them? Get down from there, Press, it's dangerous. But it's not always sunny in Depresso's Espresso shop, because with growth and more eyes on you means the inevitable arrival of hate comments. Now, these have not been out of control. They're mostly people either calling my model ugly or saying I'm cringe. Your typical internet troll behavior, and it really doesn't get to me. Just know that if you've left a hate comment, I've probably screenshotted it and sent it to my friend. On the topic of hate comments, I do want to point something out. There's been a few cases of people responding to them and defending me, which is very kind, and I sincerely appreciate the act. But please don't feel like you have to engage with them on my behalf. Their comment will likely get deleted anyway, and sometimes if you press the buttons of the wrong person on the internet, you open yourself up to a little bit of danger. The internet is scary, and you never know who's on the other side of the screen. I'd rather you join me in just scrolling away and having a laugh about it than put yourself at any risk. Also, this may not seem like such a growing pain really, but it is something where I say, dang, bad timing. I'm growing faster than I thought. And I'm entering a very busy time in my life. I'll be going to Japan soon. That'll be like 2 to 3 weeks with no stream. And while I will still be publishing both short form and long form videos while I'm away, including a video essay on Ace Attorney, it's still a bit worrying that I'll lose some of the momentum that I've gained. You'll hear streamers talk about this a lot. The feeling that even being away for a week at a time feels like you're missing out. And I always thought, nah, they're exaggerating. No, the feeling's real. The feeling's really real. I call it streamer FOMO. But this is why I don't want to go completely MIA. I have a bunch of stuff pre-recorded that my friend will be posting on my behalf while I'm gone, and I'll hopefully have some updates on my trip while I'm there too. Anything that stresses me out, I try to just have a plan to alleviate as much of that stress as I can. And then the last pain I'm really feeling kind of falls under being unorganized, but I was struggling on scheduling my streams around times where I'd have the most energy. My 9 to 5 involves a lot of talking to people. Ironic, since sometimes I put off doing my laundry because I don't want to run into one of my neighbors and have to strike up a conversation. And usually at the end of the day, I am very tired. So I always try to plan my streams around days where I don't have that many meetings, that way I'm not burned out. This was a problem at first. I thought I could just say screw it and go live and I wouldn't be affected. Yeah, quickly learned that that wasn't the case. But this is so much less of a problem now. I've completely rearranged my work schedule to essentially have days where I have meetings and days where I pull reports. And I make those report days my stream days, so I still have all my energy. It's worked really well so far. I'm glad I got it figured out. But what about the growing gains? How are we feeling in month 3 of content creation? Well, I feel like I can do it. I don't know what that means yet, but I feel like whatever it is, I can do. I've said this before, even made a short video about it. I don't know when I'll be able to say I made it as a VTuber. I don't know what that means. And I don't think I will know what that means until it happens to me. I have so many things planned that I want to do where I don't think I can say I've made it yet. Far from it. We're just getting started. But whatever my future holds, I'm actually starting to feel like I can do all the things I set out to do. And I can't say that that's how I felt when I first started this whole thing. I'm so much more confident than when I started. My first streams were me sitting down an hour before going live to make sure everything was perfect. Newsflash, nothing was ever perfect. But I would get a little anxious and pace around before going live, double, triple check every little thing. But now, dude, I prep everything like 2 hours before, and then I sit down 3 minutes before going live and click the button. Does this bite me in the butt sometimes? Yes, sometimes I realize my game didn't save or my audio is messed up. I'm not perfect. I'm trying my best out here. But it's come to the point where I don't stress about it anymore, and it's something that I actually look forward to, which is really nice. Going live, that is. I also think I'm ready to dip my toes in a little deeper when I get back from Japan. I want to do more live streams. Worth noting, this is not something like 3 to 5 streams a week or anything crazy like that. But I don't know, maybe 1 week out of the month I do 3 instead of 2. Or maybe if I'm bored one day, I just go live unscheduled and whoever shows up, shows up. I also want to start making long-form videos more, these reviews included, but also just talking about things I like to talk about. I love analyzing media, it's really fun for me, so I'd like to do stuff like the Ace Attorney video essay I have planned. I don't know how often these will come out either. If you can't tell, I go very slowly with this stuff. I'm very aware of my limits and I don't want to push myself, but I do think it's important to start creating more content as I go along. So that's it. Nothing exciting, nothing crazy, just your typical monthly review. I don't know, man. I'm having a lot of fun. More fun than I thought I was going to have. When I originally laid out a blueprint of what this would look like, it was essentially, hey, I'm going to post like 1 short every other day or something, not to overwhelm myself, and we'll grow slowly. And while we are growing slowly, we are also growing way faster than I anticipated, which is both very exciting and a little intimidating at times. So thank you, I appreciate it. You guys make the whole thing very rewarding. That's all. As always, stream schedule will be out on Saturday for next week. Keep an eye out for that Ace Attorney video essay. That's probably coming in the beginning of September. And I will see you guys when I see ya. Whether you're just waking up in the morning, like me, settling in for lunch, or getting cozy after dinner. Thanks for stopping by and having a cup of coffee with me, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!